everyone warns us out of their kindness, I guess, about the winters here. Naturally. We're yet to experience that aspect of Canada. And we are nervous. Among the first things we did after our arrival here was to buy Arctic-proof Canadian goose coats. Of course, they are Canadian-made. And we made some contribution already to the Canadian economy too. Ladies and gentlemen, now you really know how little my wife and I know about Canada. So we therefore humbly ask all of you here to assist and guide us. Well, I have started reading books on the history of Canada. Rather relatively, you might think, but it's better than never. While I am still in the midst of the learning process, what I have discovered so far is that unless we know its history, we cannot really understand why Canada has become Canada as it is today. This may sound like a matter of course to many of you, but for the vast majority of the Japanese people, including me, who were taught very little about the history of Canada at school, it is an eye-opener. While reading history books, I came across some description of the so-called redress issue. This brought me back to my early days in the Foreign Office in the late 1980s, when I was a junior officer. When the government of Canada extended the apology and compensation to Japanese Canadians for the hardships they had suffered during the war, one of my colleagues, who was on Canadian desk then, told me how sincerely the Canadian government was trying to address this matter. She mentioned that the Canadian government, in an effort to extend redress to all those who had suffered, even tracked down Japanese Canadians who had returned to Japan. I was really impressed with this. Now that I have had the opportunity to meet with a variety of Canadians, I see that the history of the Japanese Canadians and the lessons learned from it are inseparable from development of multiculturalism in Canada. I therefore intend to further strengthen our partnership with the Japanese Canadian community here. This can only lead to strengthening the warm friendship that now exists between Japan and Canada as a whole. I also would like to use my time here to expose more Canadians to Japanese culture. I myself am very fond of traditional arts such as kabuki. Many of you know, I think. But my wife feels that Japanese pop culture, such as food, film, anime, and manga, could be more appealing to young Canadians. Well, I would like to do my part in showing just how cool both traditional and contemporary Japan can be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, while I have many tasks laid out in front of me, I look forward to undertaking each and every one of them. My wife and I also look forward to getting to know all of you better and ask for your support in strengthening Japan-Canada relationship with a particular focus on Ontario. Well, thank you very much indeed. Please enjoy your evening. Thank you.